Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's July 16th, 2010. Well, we're probably going to be in for a pretty exciting day again on Friday. The dollar already down another 40 points here this morning. Crude oil's down about 30 to 40 points as we speak. Stock market pretty much steady. But the factors that affected us yesterday are probably going to carry over again into the day, and that is, number one, weather. The weather concern seems to be the major factor here. We got conflicting weather model results. Most forecasters are going with a ridge developing in the 11 to 15 day time period here through the Midwest, causing some concerns about further development of the corn crop, even though it's in outstanding shape right now. In many cases, we're worried about that final development, kernel depth and kernel weight and so forth is a big concern yet as we go into the final stages of maturity there. Other models, the Euro model is suggesting that we're going to keep a zonal flow and have rains anywhere from a half to 2 inches of rain across the Midwest. Certainly not a drought situation. So there's some conflicts going there, but I think the focus from the trade is on the drier weather patterns, and that's got people excited. We've had some technical positive action yesterday, taking a lot of these markets above and through major resistance level. Corn, for instance, December corn, $4 was a key psychological point. We closed above that, went to the 410 area, which is right up at that 62% retracement. So we're running into some, let's say, resistance areas, but have got and would expect some setback there today. Resistance right now in corn, 410, and then again at 415. A close above 415 would set the stage for another sharp move higher. But right now, $4 will be the technical support area. Money flow is a big concern, and are they going to be here buying again? Are we going to be on the sidelines as far as the funds go? 35,000 contract increase in open interest yesterday. What do you think? Do you think the funds were buying or not? It certainly seems so. Another bit of news for the corn market that could affect the corn market is the U.S. Lawmakers are considering to reduce the ethanol tax by 20%. That would drop it down to 36 cents rather than the 52 cents. So that could be a negative impact on corn down the road, but certainly not a feature at this point in time. Weather is the key, and weather certainly around the world. Russia is still dry, and we're losing some grain crops there. China is certainly less than ideal, less than rain that we have here in the Midwest. So concerns around the world for dryness and potential development of crops. The soybean complex, not a lot to say about it. Weather conditions, if it rains, well, then we're going to have a great crop. If it doesn't rain, it'll be a reduced crop. So, and August is a month where determines the size of this bean crop. So we've got that ahead of us, and it is a concern to the marketplace. That's what's providing the support. Right now we got resistance at around the 989 level, 989 to 990, and then again the $10 psychological resistance in November beans. Support today 975, and then again around the 960 area in November. Call there this morning, 1 to 2 lower is anticipated. Wheat, the big day yesterday, a lot of buying, record volume on many exchanges for the day volume, and the wheat, 198,000 contracts traded in the wheat here in Chicago. We expect that market to open a little lower here this morning, 5 to 7 lower, but after a day like yesterday, That is not out of the question. Weather concerns in Russia and their harvest is a concern to that to the wheat crop. Even though we've got some sizable supplies here in the U.S., quality issues is a concern. But technically, we got resistance in the September contract around 610. Then again at 640, support all the way down at 567 since that market closed at 598.5 last night. So look for some possibly some volatility within the range of yesterday, today, maybe a little evening up ahead of the weekend, but certainly expect to find support on weakness here in these markets. In the cattle trade, this morning we've traded cattle anywhere from 20 to 30 cents higher. Technical resistance up around 93 in the August cattle, and then again at 94. So we had a strong day yesterday with the and would expect further strength there. I think weather is impacting that market as well. Expecting cattle feeding areas are showing some increase in heat. When you got heat, you have reduced gains, and that's certainly providing some support for those contracts immediately. However, cutout values were not very supportive. Only they were down 11 cents in the choice, down 30 in select. We're getting into that area now where the packers margins are cutting very slim here, and if they don't get an increase in product, an increase in demand there, you may see some real reluctance in paying up for these live cattle. In the hog complex, a lot of strength there this morning. We're up nearly $1 in nearby hog contracts in the electronic session. Cutout values were not up very much, up only 12 cents. Couple things we think are happening there. You've got some technical buying. You've got some possible fund buying stepping into that market again. And weather has a huge impact on pork production, especially at a time where inventories are smaller than they have been. And that could be causing the strength in the pork complex because down the road we've got potential tighter supplies again because of the heat, reducing weight, reducing the breeding conception rate, and so forth is giving some momentum there to that market. If you got any questions, give us a call. We'd be happy to try to answer them, help you pick a spot where you need to enter the market. We'll be happy to talk to you about that. You can reach us at 800-262-7538, and we wish you a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you on Monday morning.